Weakfish, bullying through the eyes of a child.
We'll get started with a little boy named Stephen who was growing up in a place called Buffalo, New York. He would be set upon and sexually molested by two older youths. Stephen would become what I call a bully magnet. School-age children, particularly those aged 12 to 19, are among the most victimized in our society. Stephen would be physically attacked on the playground by two of his classmates. School was a horrible place for Stephen to be. Stephen's parents would become very frustrated with his total lack of any progress in school. Stephen had no connection to the school. Stephen began to carry a weapon to school each and every day. Stephen had no friends in the school. Stephen absolutely hated and dreaded this school. Stephen would find his middle school to be an absolutely out-of-control place. Stephen's view of school would change dramatically. He had been physically assaulted, he had been violated, he had been hurt at school. Stephen would harm himself very heavily, carrying much larger weapons to school. I'd like you to think about some other types of folks that Stephen interacted with. People like a bus driver, a Mr. Cannon. There were teachers. There was a Mr. Cray who took time out with his kids to go way beyond the lesson plan. A literature teacher, a Dr. Martha Jones. A police officer Stephen met, a Sergeant Roger Stembridge. All of these people and more reached out to Stephen, none of them having any idea what Stephen was going through, but all having a profound effect on Stephen. And it might surprise you what Stephen would decide to do. He would decide to graduate from school. All the issues I'm talking about are relevant for public and private schools. A child who's chronically bullied can enter your school and the bullies will pick them out that day. Building administrators and teachers and school resource officers and parents in the community can create school environments where bullying is very rare. And you've got to have it from within. You've got to do what you do to the best of your ability because you know that you're making a difference.